Hi air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. This is your what's to come from today, the 20th of April, right through to the end of the month. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Take what serves you and leave what doesn't. I'm going to do the bowl now. Okay, what's to come? What's to come for Gemini from the 20th to the end of April? What's to come for the star sign of Gemini? Let's get a card for Gemini. Okay, thank you. What's to come for Libra from now until the end? Thank you. Aquarius. Ooh, beautiful. Ooh, lovely. Okay, what's to come for, wow, is that one relevant? Okay, Libra, star sign of Libra, the star sign of Aquarius, April the 20th. Thank you. Okay. Oof, lovely. Another Gemini from the 20th of April 2022 to the end of April 2022. Gemini, what's to come? What's to come for the star sign of Gemini? Thank you. What's to come for the star sign of Libra? What's to come for the star sign of Libra? That. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with Geminis. Geminis. Just move these across. Okay, Gemini. So what we've got is religion and spirituality. I don't know if you can see that actually because of the sun. But anyway. Then we've got the word no. Yep. The word no. And then we've got sheep. Act with fortitude and cooperation. Okay. So straight away, I'm feeling that there is something that is shifting. It could be that you've been a little bit apprehensive about your spiritual beliefs. So something has happened that has, I'm not going to say it's made you a believer, but it's something has shifted. Okay, so it's almost as though there were some elements of maybe you never thought that it could be fun to be spiritual, or maybe somebody that you were dealing with, family, friends, etc., they had a vision, thought, and or their experience has led them to have a negative thought process about religion, but you've found something that works for you. And it could be that you've started yoga, it could be that you've started going to a spiritual church, it could be that you have just started to go within and you're learning that there's something about you that there's a light, and this light isn't for someone else, it's you, it's a part of you, it's how you work as an individual. Okay, and so because of this, you're all air signs this is going to be relevant to. You've reached the end of an era. Okay, you're feeling motivated now. Okay, and you're open to miracles. All right, you're open to miracles because you know that there's power in the intent that you set for yourself, and you're starting to accept who you are inside out. So whatever it is that's aligning for you, Gemini. It's aligning for you because this is who you're supposed to be. Yeah, motivation. Yeah, see, you could be beginning some sort of there's something new that's coming forth, whether it's new exercise as it states here, or new spiritual practice, or, you know, maybe you started praying more. But whatever it is, keep the faith. Okay, because you are aligning with something really new and really, really powerful for you moving forward. Okay, and sometimes, you know, when it comes to religion and spirituality and things like that, we can't always make everybody else be a part of our journey. It's a very individual process. You know, even myself, sometimes there's moments where I have to keep moving. It's not something that I can take everybody else with me on certain elements of my journey. It's my experience. And if that bothers people, if it hurts people, then that's going to have to be the way that it is. And it's not that I do things with intention to hurt people. No, but it's just that I cannot block and stop my spiritual growth and my development as a person. This is my life experience as well. So that's what I'm saying to you here, Gemini, is that don't feel guilty for maybe maybe you go on a retreat, maybe you choose a different path. You know what I mean? And other people don't agree with it. Maybe it's outside of your actual religion. Maybe you're starting to deviate into something else. It's happening for a reason, and it's time. And ultimately, you know, if you never try, you never know. You never know what's meant for you. And it could be something that you're supposed to align yourself with for a certain element of your chapter or the next cycle of your life. Okay? So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But that's what's coming up here as to come. All right? Next star sign is Libra. Libra. Okay. So what's to come, Libra? What's to come for you? You are stronger than you know. First of all. You are stronger than you know. All right? I don't even know if you can see that because I'm the sun and the light and all the things. So anyway, you are stronger than you know. So whatever it is that you've been through or are going through, know that between now the 20th of April and the end of this month, you're strong enough to do what needs to be done here. You see this little butterfly? This butterfly is getting its goods. Okay, so you're gonna be moving into this vibration, this feeling of, you know, topping up your nectar. One of the powerful things, one of the great things about going through things that make you feel as though you're having to climb up a hill, right? Just a short abbreviated example. One of the things about that experience and those experiences is that once you get to the top or even halfway, even if it's only that you've taken one step forward, you start to acknowledge how strong you are. You start to acknowledge that, you know, you're capable of doing whatever it may be. If you've come through it and you're on the other side of it, that means there's more to you. That means that from that experience, not only can you be there for other people, but you can also continue to elevate further, higher, and more than you could ever possibly imagine. And that's great for you. That's great for you because it means that you go from April to May stronger than you were before. And this is also this is also a sign that you're strong enough to keep going. Okay, so we've got holy love. Okay, so this is really saying to me that it's an element. I'm reading this as an individual. It could be that you've got love for all things around you, but this is about protecting you. I'm getting a strong feeling that, you know, it could be that maybe some people don't appreciate your perspective and your views. Maybe some people don't see you the way that you wish for them to see you. But I'm telling you something, the same as what I said for Gemini, the bottom of the deck here is it's an end of an era. It's an end of an era. There's a chapter that is closing off, okay, or closed off. You know, time is fluid. Take it as it resonates for you. But moving into this space of expecting miracles, knowing that there's miracles coming and that you've got power and intention and again self-acceptance, you know, it has you move in with ease and grace. All right, it has you move in with ease and grace, and whatever that thing is, yeah, romantic connection, yes, okay, take that leap of faith, start that something new, whatever it may be. And then we've got at the bottom of this the last card for you is the parrot. It says listen intensely to understand. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of things. If this is to do with a loving relationship, a new loving relationship, it almost feels as though if you've already started this relationship, you're both beating from the same heart. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. If it's an individual, you're starting to acknowledge that before you go into a relationship, you have value. You have so much to you that this person needs to be worth it before you allow them in. And you know something, Libra? Good for you. Keep them scales balanced so that you're both equally pouring into the cup the way that it should be, rather than one, you're giving all and barely getting anything back, or getting a smaller percentage back, or whatever it may be, right? But it's time now. It's time for you to fully align with this. This is why this is closing, so that because of all the hard work you've done, you acknowledging that you're stronger than you could ever possibly imagine yourself to be, and setting these expectations to make sure you reinforce that, that's going to automatically, law of attraction, call in this divine person. You see that rainbow? It's connecting you and this person. You're either already in it, one heart beating together, or you're about to. Okay, so this is why this is happening. This is why it's almost like you're either releasing what once was 1111, or you're calling something new. And then I'm going to say that's your divine counterpart that you're calling in. Okay, but make sure that this, by the time you get to the end of this month, know that you will have dealt with a lot of the things that have been blocking you and stopping you. Okay, Libra? Nice. So I'm going to move into Aquarius now. All right, so Aquarius, between now and the end of this month. So the first card that comes out is aging gracefully. Okay, this is putting a big smile on my face, Aquarius, a big smile, because you see how this butterfly knows it's pretty. This butterfly knows that every single tiny bit is in place and in alignment. And this is where you're at. This is saying to me that not only are you in alignment, look. Ah, it's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Signs, reminders, you know, highly intuitive, whoever it is I'm speaking to. It feels as though you're balancing out your world. So now, see, what you're working on between now and the end of April is you're making sure that everything's in place so that you can fully do this, so that you can fully, you know, I feel like you're future thinking, you're future planning at this time. So you're like, okay, so this is how much I've been able to achieve since from January 2022. And this is, you know, we're not even 6 months into this year yet. So I want to make sure that by the time I get to 8 months, everything is in alignment. And so business is good, you know, home life is good. I don't need to worry about this and this. I'm saving for this. I'm starting to restructure my life. I'm finding this easy. You know, I'm finding this easy to do. And the beautiful thing about this is, Aquarius, is that because you've become aligned with this, you're at one with this. So it's almost like I can't help but say it because I can hear it. It's effortless for you. It's effortless as a vibe. It's effortless as a feeling. Even as far as like, it's almost like you now expect this, like in the sense that every time you step out the door, you know that there's these miracles. You know that these miracles are with you. Like you may be a person who's seeing a lot of butterflies at this time. You may be transforming. You may be transforming again and again. You now know the meaning of your power and your intent. Like you're setting seriously great foundations and boundaries. The boundaries feel good. They feel good because you really know that you're important. Yeah, this one's you. Ease and grace. With ease and grace. And it could be that that's the case here in terms of like you're meditating at the right times, like you've got a routine that works for you. And so therefore, you know, the old you, there it is. I'm getting it come through now. Dead and gone, dead and gone. So you're not stuck with that expectation of what you used to do and who you used to be. You're in the now. Huh. Beautiful. And then we got the kangaroo here. It says, be a force for good. I believe you're already in this energy and this vibration. So, you know, the kangaroo has this deep light within. And also the females, you know, they carry, not just that they carry the babies. They're not just that they carry their infants, but it's just the way that they go about it as well. So it's almost as though this correlates with how you're aging gracefully. Okay, Aquarius, so just getting the spiritual message come through for you. Okay, so you some of you could be a part of the chosen ones. Okay, it's like you already know something here, but this is on a spiritual level, but you're balancing out that 3D, 4D, 5D, 9D, you know, with the what humankind needs. You know what I mean? You'll know whoever this relates to, whoever it is that resonates with it. You'll get what I'm saying without me going into, because this is a collective. I'm only kind of like, you know, I'm negating the chunks that will resonate and the chunks that you will, you know, you'll take and you'll need, and you'll know what I'm saying with what I'm saying. So you're making sure that as part of your, there it is, thank you spirit, you've set all your ducks in a row, your eggs in a row, okay, to bring you this fulfillment, so that you don't have to worry and be concerned about everyone around you as well as yourself, which I think is a really beautiful thing. So ultimately, you know, you're set. You're set. So continue your transformation. All right, continue this alignment and acknowledging the signs from spirit, from guides, and all the rest of it, okay. And then, you know, enjoy these new miracles that are making their way to you, because they're making their way to you, let me tell you that. Okay, so that's what you've got to expect to come, okay, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, give it a little thumbs up so I know that you know it's some of it's relevant to you. And yeah, I will speak to you again on the next one. Okay, I'm going to do May readings, but I'm not going to do them today because I've got some other bits and pieces that I'm going to get through as well. Okay, right then, sending lots of love as always. I'm closing this reading off here. Until next time, bye, air signs.